Brielle. It's week 28. And
what am I supposed to do actually?
Hold on. So this week you worked on the word families UM, UN, UP, and UT. And we played a game. UP. Yes. Hold on, and we read the word family book. But we played the game where we used the word family, then added letters before it, like UN, and then there was an S, and you could put them together, and it made sun. And then you wrote your UN word. So show me up on the very top, I see UN word family. And then read those words below. I love the colors.
Fun.
Mm-hmm.
One.
Mm-hmm.
Sun.
Great. That's hard to do upside down. That's perfect. So we worked on the word families.
Like here looks like an L. This looks like a N. This looks like some type of...
When it's upside down, it's harder to read. And then in math, remember we did skip counting. Can you give me some examples of skip counting by 2?
2, 4, 6.
And we clap.
8.
I'm clapping
10,
my leg because I'm holding
10.
this. And then by 5s?
11.
No, because 10, that's harder. 10, 12. Then we just start over again, remember? And then 5s, we can clap. 5, 10.
15.
Good, keep going.
20. 25. It's 25.
And then 10. Do
10,
10s, 20.
10, 20.
30.
40. 40.
Perfect.
50.
Did you want to show Bettina your drawing from last week, I think? Do I see you going to that? You can show her. We already told her about it. But you can just give a quick peek. Because I think I keep seeing you want to turn that page.
I am.
Do you want to show her? It's okay.
I can turn that page.
You can show her and just say this is from last week. Or you can go on to this week. It's up to you.
Is this week this?
Yeah, then you turn it that way. So then we learned about who? Do you remember her name? Clara Barton. What was she?
A doctor?
Close. A nurse. And that was for social studies. And so what did Clara Barton do?
She helped people.
She helped people. And then what is she doing here in your drawing?
Walking
to all those sick soldiers.
Walking to...
She's in the tent.
I can't decide which one.
But she's walking to one of those injured soldiers, isn't she?
Yes, but I can't decide which one she's walking to.
Do you remember, so in the story with Clara Barton, she helped a man who came in, and then do you remember what that man did?
He said this on the table. He said...
Then he brought a huge tray, right? With all kinds of special things.
He said, mine.
Right.
Mine.
Did she say, these are mine, all mine? Or what did she say?
She shared it.
She shared those special, what were they? Do you remember?
Oranges.
Fruits.
Apples,
yeah, juices and jellies.
Jellies?
Special things. Right, she didn't say, these are mine, don't touch them. She shared them with all the sick people, didn't she? And so was Clara Barton. So what you learned was about goods and services, remember? Hey, honey, we're already at 4 minutes, so let's get going. So you learned about goods and services, remember?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to? Okay, all right. We're going on to science. So for science, you learned about scientific inquiry. And so we talked about finding things around the house that you thought, could they float? Or maybe they're going to sink. So let's go to your... But wait, let's go back. Do you remember what a hypothesis is?
Something what...
You got it.
Can float?
Yeah, so let's read yours. These are all your words. Brielle's floating hypothesis. I wrote it, though. I think light items will float and heavy things will sink. And then my hypothesis was correct. The heavy soap and rock sunk. My light plastic silly putty floated.
No, it was a silly putty case. That's why it's wet.
Oh, you know what? I didn't write silly putty case. I wrote silly putty floated. And then you drew that beautiful Brielle happy. Okay, Let's look at your chart. You know what I can do? I can add case to that, okay? So let's look over here. So your first item was your silly putty case.
Yes.
Do I think it will float? You wrote yes, and then did it float?
Yes.
Yes, and then the rock. Do I think it would float? What did you write?
No.
No. Did it float?
No.
No, it sunk.
Do you know that it did a lowercase?
I just heard something fall out.
A lowercase.
A lowercase. And then tell me what's the last thing?
Soap did not float because it always sinks.
It always sinks, and we lose it in the bathtub. Now, we haven't joined the YMCA yet. They're still working on the paperwork.
I do one.
But we talked.
I think I skipped this page, so
it's okay. Oh, did you draw a picture of the items in the bathtub? I don't think you did. I think your sister did, but I don't think you did.
I didn't skip any pages. This is the end.
Yeah, you still have lots of pages. Okay, wait. We're going to talk about activity. So this week we did some beach walks. We did some running on the beach. You and your brother basically did weightlifting. That huge tree. What did you and your brother do with that huge tree? Look at Mommy.
Put it inside the water.
Oh, did you just pick it up and put it in the water?
No, we dragged it.
Why did you have to drag it?
It was heavy.
And then what did you do once it was in? Hey, this goes with the science.
Oh, wait,
what did the log do?
The log floated.
And then what did you do on top of the log?
Standing on it.
You stood it. You used it like a boat. And then you ran in the backyard. You used the swings.
Oh, yeah, I did.
And you used the trampolines.
Mommy, every time you go on the swings, it goes so high that I bounce.
I know. You're huge on the swings. You did at least 5 hours of physical activity this week.
Can I look at one picture inside here? What's my favorite?
Yes, we're almost at 7. Show me a real quick picture, okay? Brielle wants to show you her favorite picture. I think she saw this one. Can you explain this one again?
It's half unicorn, half fluffy, and half bored.
And then tell me its name.
Well, it didn't really think of a name.
Well,
I think it's going to call him Rainbow.
Rainbow is very fitting. Would you like to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Thanks, Brielle.
I actually forgot.